Do you know why men start acting right when you stop giving a damn? It's because detachment is one thing they can't manipulate. Some of you ladies think being nice to a guy, being loyal to him, being understanding will make him respect you. But let me tell you what actually commands respect. It's a woman who can walk away. A woman who doesn't depend on a man for emotional support. A woman who knows her worth and doesn't need to constantly remind you of it. Now that is detachment. But let's be clear. Detachment doesn't mean being heartless or cold. It's about being clear and knowing when to leave even when you still care. Let's talk about it. Welcome back, besties. In today's video, we will be revealing why men respect women who master detachment. You might want to get a pen and a paper and jot one or two things down. So let's get into it. Now here's the problem. Most of you women get over-invested too early. For example, if he replies late, you get anxious, and if he pulls back, you chase him even harder because you think if you love harder or prove yourself, he will value and respect you. But that's not the case because the more you get attached even before he works for it, the less he will respect and value you because many men weigh your value by your availability. Yes, we all agree it's not a fair judgment, but let's face the reality. Men are hunters, and if you hand them the prize before they even suffer to get it, they won't value it. Men don't value what they don't work hard for. So the only solution to this problem is to master emotional detachment. Like I said, detachment is not about being heartless. It's about having boundaries when it comes to your feelings. It's you saying you like a man but you don't need him. You are interested in him, but you won't invest in him emotionally if it's not being reciprocated. You won't beg or chase him just to feel validated or chosen. Just like other areas of your life that need discipline, your emotions need discipline too, and detachment is emotional discipline. And when you master this, you become unbreakable. Now, if you're a lady out there who keeps reminding your man about your value and your worth, just know you are not in love. You are simply negotiating with him. And these are some of the signs you will notice if you haven't detached. One of the signs you will notice if you haven't detached is you'll be reading old messages looking for where you went wrong. You'll find yourself going through old chats, praying and hoping you find the moment he started pulling away, as if even understanding this will make him come back. The next sign is you create excuses for his distant behavior. When he goes distant on you, you start creating excuses for him to your friends and even yourself, deceiving yourself that he's too busy or he's not really on his phone like that and making it seem like that's a personality trait of his when you truly know that man has started losing interest in you. Another sign is you create conversations in your head to win him back. You keep rehearsing messages you will never send to him. You are imagining the one perfect message you will send to him that will make him finally understand. That's emotional labor, my dear. It's not closure. The next sign is you get anxious when he pulls away instead of being calm. When he goes silent, you don't reciprocate. You panic instead. You become anxious, you spiral, and you start thinking maybe it's something you did wrong. Another sign is you are still hoping he will change instead of acting like he won't. You find yourself putting your life on hold and not moving on based on a fantasy. You are hoping he will change, and instead of you letting go, you find yourself just waiting for him to grow up. The next sign is you keep watching his stories with hopes of him watching yours too. You will say to yourself you are done, but you are checking if you viewed your post like it was a love letter. That's not emotional detachment. You've just become a surveillance camera. Another sign is you are staying just to prove you were worth it. Staying doesn't mean you are in love. It only means you are trying to win, and if you stay long enough, he will regret his actions and finally give you what he wouldn't give you before. The last sign will be you are more afraid of losing him than losing yourself. You will be with a man and you can't be your authentic self. You know this version of you isn't the best, but you can't walk away either because deep down, you have made this man the center of your world, even though he hurts you, even though he undervalues you and disrespects you. If any of these signs hit you, it's not because you are weak, it's because no one has taught you how to detach. But worry no more because right now, I'll be showing you the various methods on how to detach like a woman with options. Our very first method will be mirror his energy. Mirroring his energy simply means matching his energy. For example, this man used to text you every morning, but recently you discovered if it's not 6 p.m., you won't receive a message from him. The old you will want to text and check in, or probably post something cute to get his attention. But here's what the detached you will do. You will mirror him. You will match his energy. If he gives you breadcrumbs, don't go baking a damn cake for him. You don't go chasing for closure, attention and clarity. Let your silence do the talking. Our next method will be the one strike standard. With this method, you refuse to tolerate early signs of disrespect. If he disrespects you once, you don't warn him. You don't lecture him, you just detach. For example, this man calls you too emotional during a serious conversation, but here's what you do. You won't argue. You won't launch a conversation about emotional intelligence. You won't try to make him understand why what he said hurt you. You will let this one strike method tell you everything, because if he's comfortable disrespecting you once and you do nothing about it, you are simply telling him he can do it again. Detachment means you don't argue about your standards. You implement them with distance. The next method is the no double text practice. You send this guy a message, he sees it and he doesn't respond for hours or even days. With detachment, you don't double text or start apologizing for being too much. You let your silence stand and don't go about chasing someone who is not making you a priority. And the funny thing is, he notices when you don't chase, because men are used to being chased, but you being calm and gone, it makes you unforgettable. Another method is you say it once, then act. With this method, you don't have to constantly remind him about your standards. If he's not acting, you exit. If you tell this man you are not okay with his inconsistent efforts, and this man goes around and does the opposite, do you go repeating yourself all over, or you act like you meant what you said the first time? Detachment picks option 2. No repetitions, no explanations, and no reminders. People respect boundaries with consequences and not paragraphs. The next method will be unfollowing emotionally. Even if you don't block this man physically, block him emotionally. Block the part of you that's still waiting for him to get it together. Stop hoping he misses you, stop checking his stories, and stop mentally scripting how he'll come back. Because detachment isn't about cutting people off, it's about removing their emotional power over you. Our last method will be you exit without warning. Now, when it gets to the point where he starts pulling away, text becomes shorter, calls becomes less frequent, you feel it. And with detachment, you don't ask what's wrong. You don't go demanding for answers. You don't wait for him to confirm what you already feel. You just go quietly and cleanly. This is because instead of begging for connection, you simply honor the ghost. Ladies, here's the evergreen truth. A man only truly values what he really works hard to get. And when you are too emotionally available just too soon, he won't value you, and you rob him of the process of earning you. Detachment is not a game. It's like filter. It's like decluttering. It's like you decluttering your closet of clothes you no longer use to make space for the ones you need. So detachment is like taking out a man who just wants to conquer you and creating space for a man who truly wants to keep you. So besties, we've come to the end of this video. Please don't forget to drop your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. And also please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. I will see you in my next video. Bye.